I don't want you to.
Mary said for me to go silent.
Yeah, so that she can yell at you, because maybe she has to say something to you.
Hopefully I don't. Why did you? Oh, you're still there, aren't you?
Yeah, you just paused me.
Yeah, I gotta find you. Your FaceTime. What the hell? How do I get back to it? There we go. Jesus Christ. I know. Oh, I did it again.
I think you're doing it on purpose.
No, I'm trying to find the... There it is.
You hung up.
I see that. Alright, I'm going to go mute this time.
Yeah, we'll see about that. Okay. Thumbs up if you're mute. Okay. Hey, it's Layer 22, and I am doing the first of the triple-double, what do we call it? The triple-double experiment beer. This is the Mike Dean experiment. So let's go ahead. The first beer that I have is from Lou Brew. Lou Brew is doing his three hops are Warrior, Whole Melon, and Mosaic. So he's got a lot. He's got a 1 ounce, first wort hop, Whole Melon all through from 20 minutes to Whirlpool, and then he's doing a Mosaic dry hop in the keg. So let's go ahead and get this thing popped. Little hiss, not too bad. Let's go ahead and get a pour. Get a little bit of a carbonation there. There you go. Look at that. Nice looking beer. Lou Brew is true to his name and nice and hazy. Wow, I can smell the juices coming out of this thing too. So looking at it from Lou Brew, so hazy, that's what we expect from him. Nice color. I'm probably going to take a picture of this one once I get done with the review. I've been seeing some of the videos, some of them are like darker. Mine's a little bit darker than this, and I haven't seen, I think there's a couple that are lighter. So head is sticking with it. Look at it, nice pillowy white head, and nice looking brew. Could be a little bit more clear, but that's me. So, but mine wasn't even clear. So let's go ahead and get a whiff on this. Oh wow! I'm not sure what's going on here. I can smell. So I should be smelling the aroma. It's because I wrote it down, the Mosaic. So I'm supposed to be smelling some mango, lemon, berry, fruity, stuff like that. I'm not getting it. We'll see. It's actually medicinal. It's actually, I'm getting the medicinal aroma on it. Well, you know what? Can't go any worse. I gotta get it down my throat. So cheers. So the aroma, I should have gotten, the fruity, the Mosaic, and everything like that. The whole melon. Right now, I'm supposed to get honeydew melon and everything like that. Strawberry, apricot. Not getting it. I'm getting pretty much what I'm smelling. Yeah, there's something going on with this thing. So anyways, it's got a nice head. It looks nice. It's just got some medicinal properties. Must have had some kind of infection in it. So for this video, this is about it. So I will see you guys later. Next video. This was beer number one. Number one. Peace. Hey, it's number 22. Welcome back. We're going to do a review number 2. Today's is going to be the Brew 1 IPA from Wally Feck. Okay, so his hops are the Newport is going to be his bittering. Flavor is going to be Brew-1, which I've never had before, so I'm looking forward to this one. And Simcoe, he did day 3 of the primary, and then he did day 14 for 7 days. So day 3. That's pretty young. I'm very excited. It looks pretty clear. Let's go ahead and get this thing popped. Nice little hiss. Not too bad. Let's go ahead. Got a barrage brewer glass here. Look at that, nice head, nice head. I got joined by my dog, LJ. Hi, LJ. So let's go ahead. Look at that, very nice looking. Looks like pretty dang clear. I'm very impressed. Could be clearer, but we're good. So very nice pillowy head. Very nice looking beer. Not too hazy. It's looking good. Let's go ahead and get a whiff on this. Oh yeah. I'm just getting a little bit of spice off it. It is a little bit old. I think I've had it for about 2 weeks. I'm still getting a little spice, a little bit earthy aroma on it. It's not like overwhelming though. It's very light. Okay, let's go ahead and get a taste on it. Cheers. Ooh, this is very smooth. Doesn't taste like it tastes very light for our 87 IBU spec that we're going for. Very light. I'm getting the bitterness up front, and then it's like bloop, it goes away. Kind of like a pale ale. Just getting that little bite, and then it goes. It's really enjoyable. I am getting a little bit of a spice off it, off the back end. I'm not really getting any fruity flavor off of it. And that might be. I don't know, it's pretty good. So overall, this thing is pretty bang. I really do like it. It's got a nice head. The head is just sticking with it. And look at the lacing. Lacing's awesome. Nice and clear. Looks and tastes like a commercial beer. Very clean. It seems a little lighter. It's an IPA because it's got the IBUs and the bitterness, but it doesn't taste like, or it's very balanced. That's what it is. So, anyways, so the 3 hops in this one here was Newport. That's the bittering. Brew 1 is the flavor, and the aroma is a Simcoe. So this was a very good beer. Thank you, Wally, and cheers, and I'll see you in the next video. Very good. Peace. I'm reaching out. Ah! Hey, it's number 22, and we are back for number 3 of the triple double grain hop combo experiment. So number 3 beer is going to be from Nikhil Nashikkar. Nash, we'll call you Nash. 6.8% and 86 IBUs. The hops being used in this one is Columbus, Nelson, and Azeka. So, so let's go ahead and get this thing popped. Ooh, nice hiss. Looks a little carbed. You can kind of see it's a little carbon up there. So I'll be careful with my pour. Looking good. There you go. So it does look like it's a little bit overcarbed. You can kind of see the bubbles just like rushing. Holy cow. So so it's got a nice head. It's got a nice golden color. This is pretty much close to the color that I had on mine. And not very clear, but it's looks okay. So let's go ahead and get a whiff on this. Oh, so I'm not getting, so the Azeka, I'm getting a lot of the, you can kind of tell with the carb, with the, you know, if it's over carb, you're getting a lot of, I don't know if it's the yeast that's in the bottle, but you get that. But I am getting a slight tropical, like a fruit aroma from this. Yeah, but other than the little bit of yeast, it smells pretty clean. So let's go ahead and get a taste on it. Cheers. Very clean tasting, and the bitterness is, I think it's going to be common with a lot of the beers that we're going to have in this competition. It's a little bit up front. This one's sticking with me a little bit though, right on the tongue. The carb, it's actually got a lot of bubbles, and it's kind of like, you know, it's kind of taken away from the nice, light to medium body. But it's got awesome flavor. The Columbus is actually the bittering hop, so I'm probably not getting a lot off that. I've actually changed from my bittering hop from Columbus. I've gone to Magnum just because I know I'm not going to get a lot of any off flavor, or not an off flavor, but an off like a bitterness that you're not expecting it, especially when you're just trying to design a beer. But Columbus is a very popular bittering hop. But this is actually really good. So I'm guessing that you probably bottle conditioned this, and then that's why a little bit of overcarb. But everything else on this beer is like really fantastic. It's actually, I mean, the bubbles are still, it's kind of like messing up the mouthfeel a little bit, but still a very solid beer. I think, I really think that that's the only thing that I can fault this beer with, because it seems like the Columbus, Nelson, and Azeka, very good combo. I'm really impressed by that combo. So I don't really mess with Nelson a lot anymore. I used to use it a lot in my New Zealand IPAs, but I got away from that also. But you picked a great triple combo there. So anyways, thanks for the beer, Nikhil. or Nash. We'll go Nash. So anyways, thanks for the beer, and I'll be on to the next one. This was beer number 3, and that's it. I'll see you guys later. Peace.
Another nice one, right?
Yep. Hey, it's Lambo22. Welcome back to number 4 of the dual grain triple play double IPA. See, it's on this one here, so I can read it. So this is number 4, and the one that we're going to be doing today is Mike Dean's, and the 3 hops that we're using is Laurel, Centennial, and Hallertauer Blanc. So let's go ahead and get this thing popped. Oh, nice hiss. Let's go ahead and get this thing poured. Pour really nice. Nice carb. Beautiful beer. A little bit hazy. And I think we had one a little bit darker than this, but color is looking really nice. Head, nice pillowy white bubbles. And let's go ahead and get a whiff on this. Very clean. Kind of wonder if this was bottle conditioned, because I'm just getting a slight little yeast character. So let's go ahead. I'm getting like a little bit of yeast, and then I'm getting a little bit of some little bit of herbal characteristic. Yeah, it's herbal. And then I've been doing a little bit of research with a lot of these hops I've never messed with before, and the Hallertauer Blanc, which is what I should be actually for the aroma. I'm not getting any of the grass, or so there's one that I've never heard of before. Gooseberry. It's supposed to be a tart, but I shouldn't get that with this because it's going to be more of the aroma with the dry hop. But I mean, it smells pretty clean. So let's go ahead and get a taste on this. Cheers. Yeah, it's nice. It's a citrusy, slightly herbal. Very balanced. It's bitter because I'm not. Let me get another swig on this. So I'm getting more of the bitterness right in the middle of the whole of the sip. So that's a little bit different than all the other ones. All the other ones are bitterness up front, and then just kind of like mellows out the whole way through. This one is a mellow at the beginning of the sip, and then it's like right in the middle of it. That's where you're getting the most bitterness, and then it just goes away. So very good beer. So it was kind of weird because I was not weird, but Laurel has got an herbal, citrusy, and fruity. That was our bittering hop. So I'm not really I don't think I'm getting anything from the Laurel, even though actually I think with this one here did it a little bit. Oh no, this is exit 12. Oh, I am wrong. This is exit 12. So I apologize, and I think this is Nick and I think Brandon. I think Nick and Brandon, because I saw you guys doing some. I apologize, totally apologize. So Exit 12, I think you guys are in New Jersey. So yeah, this is a really good beer. And it's like I said, the bitterness is like right in the middle of it, and it's pretty balanced. I mean, most of the time it should be the whole way through, but it's interesting. I like it. And the Laurel was at 60, 49, 40, and 30. So there's a lot of hops right at the beginning. Really seems like you would have got more of the dry or more bitterness out of that. But I think we're all supposed to have like 87 IBUs. This thing's 8%. So yeah, this beer is really really good. So Nick, Brandon, I believe that you guys both brewed this beer, or maybe Brandon's got another beer. So Exit 12, X12 Brewery. There you go. That's your label, and Laurel Centennial Hallertau. Very nicely done, and I enjoyed this. Cheers. Hey, it's Airmo 22, and we're back with beer number 5. And beer number 5 is Little Face Brewing, our Steve Porr, SJ Porr. So he's got this little dog. There we go. That's old Duke, El Duque. Let's go ahead and get this thing popped. So the hops that he had, or he used, was Nugget for his bittering hop, Falconer's Flight for the flavor, and Summit is the aroma. So let's go ahead and get this thing poured. There you go. Wow, this is a lot lighter and clearer than some of the other ones. A lot lighter. So nice head. Could be a little bit more carbed. So, but still, it's carved up. So let's go ahead and get a whiff on this. Oh, nice thing. It's very light. I'm not getting much of aroma right now. But I am like a month over when the beers were actually sent to, got to Mike Dean. Oh, so let's go ahead and get a taste on this. Cheers. Oh, that's good. Okay, okay. You are getting a lot of citrusy and kind of like actually kind of, I'm getting a little bit of a tangerine kind of flavor. The reason why I'm spouting off these words is because I looked them up. So I'm actually, but it helps because I'm actually, this is really a solid beer. Not as bitter as all the other ones. Yeah, this is very balanced. It's probably the most balanced that we've had so far. But it doesn't taste like it's 88 IBUs. But that's again with the balancing of the alcohol. Alcohol, I think this thing's a 7.9%. We got 88 IBUs, and so it's balanced. And then it's not bitter on the front end, not bitter on the back end. It's not like residual. This is very solid. Very good. So and then as you can see, I'm getting the carb up. Looks really nice. It's a really nice looking beer too. Very clear. Somewhat clear. It could be clearer, but anyways. So anyways. So, very nice aroma. Not much of an aroma whatsoever. That could be my fault because I'm actually I actually waited about a month, just too busy and everything like that. But aroma really good, or very light. The appearance is pretty badass. Very very clear. Could have a little more head. And then again, we were rushing these things out too because we really didn't have much time to actually get these things carved up. And then flavor, it's really good. I mean, it's doesn't taste like it's an 88 comparing to the other ones, which you're not supposed to do. You're not supposed to compare them, but they're supposed to be kind of sorta. They should be about the same. All 88 IBUs. Color should be about the same. This is actually a lot lighter than the other ones. But very good. Overall, very good beer. I could probably drink this all night long. Well, I could probably drink 4 of them, and then I'll probably have to go to bed. So, anyways, thanks for the beer, SJ, and very nicely done. And the next beer will be number 6. Peace. Welcome back to Mike Dean's triple double. Is it triple double? I think it's triple double. Double triple IPA. That's what we got. So the one that we're doing tonight is Josh Secaur's. It's called the Cashmere Comet. Awesome label. So let's go ahead and get this thing popped. So Josh has got on his hops is Magnum is his bittering. Comet is his flavor, and Cashmere is his aroma. So I don't think I've ever had a beer, well, haven't had a home brew, or I've never brewed with Comet or Cashmere. So let's go ahead and get this thing poured. So there we go. It's a little bit hazy, as you can see. Not too bad. I've had worse. So carbonation is not like totally high on there, but it seems like it's carbonated because it's coming back. So we've got a nice, it's pretty tight head. Not a lot. It looks like it's dissipating pretty quickly there. And then, there we go. Not a lot of floaties or anything like that. So let's go ahead and get a whiff on this. Ooh. So the Cashmere is got a lot of stuff going on. Did a lot of research on this one also. It's got a lemon, lime, peach, melon, coconut, lemongrass. I'm getting more lemongrass on this than anything else. I'm getting mostly lemongrass. Oh yeah, so let's go ahead and get a taste on this. Cheers. Wow, not bitter at all. I'm not getting hardly any bitterness whatsoever. The slight bitterness I'm getting is on the back end. Flavor, it's really mellow. So the Comet is the flavor hop. I'm getting citrus. I'm getting a little bit of grapefruit, but not a lot. It's not like overwhelming. Wow, I'm missing the bitterness. This is tasting more like a pale ale, which isn't a bad thing. But if it's going to be 8% pale ale, that'll sneak up on you. Yep, I'm just getting, it's nice and mellow, very easy drinking. Tastes like it's drinking like a pale ale, tastes a lot like a pale ale, smells like a pale ale. So I guess it's Imperial Pale. That's what I would call it. So, anyways, nice looking beer. Could have been a little bit more carb, but still carbs coming back. So it's pretty nice. It is body is really nice too. Easy drinking, and that's about it. So nice job, Josh. Nice job. Peace. Hey, welcome back. We are on beer number 7 for the Mike Dean's triple double triple whatever or experiment beer. This is a double IPA, so I guess it's a double triple double. I like that. Okay, let's go ahead. The beer that we're going to be drinking tonight is Jake Wolstead's, and his bittering is Centennial. This is the first time I've actually repeated this. I'm on beer number 7. This is the first time we're actually repeating a hop in this whole competition. That's pretty badass. So let's go ahead. Bittering is Centennial, and the last time we used Centennial is for flavor. The flavor is Waimea, and the dry hop is XJA436. What's that? I don't know. We're going to talk about it later. Okay, let's go ahead and get this thing popped. Not much of a hiss. Let's see if we got this thing carved. Got my Barrage Brewer glass. Let's go ahead. Ooh, nice clear. This is really clear. Well, it could be clearer. So let's go ahead. Nice head. Look at that. Nice pillowy head. Nice color of it. Beautiful. It looks. This is like one of the lightest ones we've had. So I got someone over here watching also. So let's go ahead and get a whiff on this. Now, what we should be smelling here is the Waimea hops. Wow, that's got nice aroma. Oh my god. Now this is the XJA436. So I did a little bit of research, just like I've always been doing with all my beers tonight. And this thing's got a lot of stuff going on. So it's got the description is citrus, lemon, papaya, ripe cantaloupe, gooseberries, resin, and tobacco. I'm hoping I'm not smelling tobacco, so let's go ahead. I'm getting it's very fruity. It's got to be a little bit of citrusy. Let me see. I'm getting a little bit of lemon, maybe a little bit of the cantaloupe. I'm not a big cantaloupe fan, but I probably haven't had a good cantaloupe for a long time. This is smelling fantastic. Now again, it's been about a month, and this thing is holding its aroma, so that's pretty good. So let's go ahead and get a taste on this. Cheers. Oh my god, this is fantastic. This is a try. It's everything is. It's citrusy. I'm getting it's really fruity. It's real, man. This is really good. Very light color also. This beer is good. Look at the pillowy head. It just comes right back. Got nice lines on it. Wow, this is a really good, enjoyable beer. Not to say that any other ones weren't, but this is just like the bitterness. You can tell it's bitter from the get-go. It's balanced all the way through. It's very fruity. It seems like the hops just work really good together. Kudos to you, Jake. Good job. So I don't know. I can't like I wish I had another one of these because this is really good. So anyways, as you can tell, I really like this beer. And hopefully the rest are just as good. So I am out of here. Thanks, Jake, for a great beer and nice combo of hops. XJA 436. It'll change the name probably next year, so it will be named something else, so we won't even know what the heck it is. So I'll see you guys next time. Beer number 8 will be coming up. Not sure if it's going to be tonight or if it's going to be tomorrow night. Okay? Peace. Number 22, and we are back with another double, triple, double Mike Dean's Experiment beer, IPA beer. So tonight's beer, or today's beer, third beer of the night, is going to be from Under Table Brewing, and it is from Nate Pekoc, and his hops that he's using is Centennial, HBC 431, and Strata. So we're on beer number 8, and the only one that we've repeated right now is Centennial. That is it. So let's go ahead and get this thing popped. Nice hiss, and it looks pretty carb. Let's go ahead and get this thing poured. Looks very light. Carb is up there. It's not totally here. It's pretty good. Nice. It looks fairly clear. It's almost as clear as pretty much all the beers that we've had so far. Carb is up there. It keeps on coming back. So let's go ahead and get a whiff on this. Smells very citrusy. There's a lot of dankness going to this though. I'm not identifying what that the dankness is. So but we'll talk about that a little bit later. So let's go ahead and get a taste on this. Cheers. Ooh, there's a lot of stuff going on this. There's a lot of citrus. It's bitter. It's very balanced from the get-go. This is kind of like what I would expect from one of these beers that we're having. The last one we had was very, very mellow, very good. But this one here has got its bitterness. It's kind of a classic style double IPA. Again, I am drinking this like a month after I received them, and this one is actually, I'm getting a lot of aroma when I'm actually drinking it. The HBC 431 is it's got like berries, the description, berries, peaches, tropical fruit, a spicy. I get more of a spicy and an herbal on it. I am not getting I'm not getting the berries right now. But I am, so the Strata, I'm going to tell you the description on this thing. So the Strata, we're talking about the aroma here, is tropical, citrus, and with a kind of like a dank joint kind of smell. And that's what I'm getting. When I first took the aroma, that's what I was getting on it. So I wanted to get a taste of it first before I actually went into what the Strata is all about. Yeah, this is a very balanced double IPA. Bitter from the front, and actually the aftertaste, I'm not really getting a lot of bitterness on it, but I'm getting, it's a very enjoyable IPA. Yeah, this is pretty good. So, Nate, great job. Got a great carb, great looking beer. It's a great body. I mean, pretty much all the beers have been doing pretty good with the body wise. And overall, very good beer. So I will see you guys next time. Number 22, out. This is beer number 8. Hey everybody, it's layer number 22, and we are on to the ninth beer of the double triple hop challenge. Double IPA? I'll never get it right. So the brewer tonight is a main brew guy. He's down in Florida now, so it's Tap Out Brewing Company, and his hops are Mosaic, Citra, and Azeka. So he's actually canning, so that's kind of cool. So let's go ahead and get this thing popped. Nice little hiss. Whoop. Getting a little bit of beer's coming up. So let's go ahead and get this thing poured. It's got some carb to it. So it's a little bit hazy. It seems like all of them have been pretty hazy. So it looks very carb too. You can kind of see the bubbles going up. So, like I've been saying in the earlier ones, I wrote down the hops and kind of did a little bit of research. I think we do have a dupe here, and it's a Azeka. Yep, Azeka is our only dupe on this one, and Mosaic. So the only one that's new on this one is Citra. So that's one of my favorite hops. So I know what that one's about, but but they're a different mixture here. So Mosaic is the bittering, Citra is the flavor, and Azeka is the aroma. So let's go ahead and get an aroma on this. Still, it smells very fresh, very fruity, pretty clean, very clean. Nice, very nice. So head, you can kind of tell that is a little bit over carb because that head is like it's like perma head. It's like a bad hair day, like when you sleep on it. So let's go ahead and get a taste on it. Cheers. Ooh, wow. There's a lot of stuff going on here. Very so it's not the typical Citra, because everyone's had like a Citra Smash or whatever, and it's kind of like really good. Citra is actually mixing. It's like melding with the Azeka. So you've got the citrusy, and then you got the orangey, kind of fruity, kind of like really like attacking each other. And then got the little bit of carb, so that, it's like attacking your tongue when you're actually drinking it. It's very good. Very good flavor. It's like I said, it's a little over carb, but it's not like overwhelming, like bad over carb. It's actually it's mellowing out. So, how I've been tasting it. Let's do one more taste on it. So this is pretty, it's probably one of the higher, I think it's one of the higher bitter beers. It's actually got a lot of, it's mainly up front, and then you get, it kind of lightens up with the swallow, with the whole experience. Yeah, I think the first taste, you're getting like a little bit of like a pop on the hops, showing the bitter, and then you get pretty much you're enjoying the flavor of the hops, which is the Citra and the Azeka, and you're getting that meld, like that, like kind of like a juice bomb, but it's kind of like different flavor, like a regular juice bomb that you would have like a lot of places with that at the breweries. So anyways, very enjoyable beer. Hazy, they're all hazy. This is a lot lighter than a lot of them. Mine is a little bit darker. The aroma, nice clean aroma, a little bit over carb, and then flavor, the meld of the bitter, and then the meld of the two hops, the fruity conglomeration of good taste, and then that's good. It's good beer. So anyways, I got one more beer, and that is the starter of this thing, and that one is sitting back there, so I'm going to have that in a couple more minutes, so I will see you then. See you later. Peace. Number 10 is the next one. It's back there. And then there was 10. 10, and I saved the best for last, I hope. So let's go ahead. This is the Palisades Dippa, and this is I gotta use my little cue card over here. The triple double IPA. So this one is actually done by Mike Dean, and his bittering hop is Magnum. Very small print here. That's why I have to have my glasses on. No, I need my glasses all the time. And the flavor hop is Palisades, and he's doing Palisades at 15, 10, and 5. So a lot of Palisades. And then his dry hop is Citra. So let's go ahead and get this thing popped. So again, I want to thank Mike Dean for putting this thing out here on the BrewTubers Facebook page. Glad that I saw it, because I don't get on Facebook that often. And let's go ahead and get this thing poured. Be a little aggressive. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's got a nice head. Well, I'd have to say that probably his is probably the most clearest, but still hazy. So nice. Look at that head. That head is pretty badass. So let's go ahead and get a whiff on this thing. Nice, clean. He's using Citra, so I'm getting this typical kind of like a Citra aroma, and it is, one that I normally make around here all the time. Pretty much I dry hop in with Citra all the time. Very clean, nothing off. So let's go ahead and get a taste on this. Cheers. Wow. Very, very clean. It's kind of like the bitterness kind of hits you like right in the middle of the sip. At first you're not getting it. All of a sudden it's like pow, it gets you, and then all of a sudden it goes away. So very enjoyable. Very good. So the Palisade hop, this is the only one that's different from all the other ones. So, we had up to 7, I think it was up to 7 beers, and that was when we had our first dupe on a beer. I think it was either 7 or 8. So for me, for the way that I was tasting it, and every beer had at least one different hop. You couldn't even script this. It's that good. Well, it'd be really bad if everyone had all different hops, but that's not real life. So let's go ahead and so the Palisade actually has did my research again, a fruity, earthy, and grassy. So let's go ahead and get another sip on this, just see if I can get that out of it. I'm getting the fruity. I'm not getting the grassy. I think if I was getting it's like the couple ones we had with lemongrass, you could really taste the lemon and you get the grassy like thing, but I'm not getting it. I'm getting pretty much the fruity. And then I'm getting off the aroma, I'm getting the citra. So fruit, citra, they kind of work together. And this beer is really good. Wow, I drank that down pretty quick. So let's go ahead and get overall on this thing. Beautiful beer, a little bit of haze, not too, it's unfiltered, so it's you're getting a little bit of haze. Carbonation comes back right away. Body is really nice. Flavor is pretty outstanding. Got the hop, you get the bitterness like right in, kind of like right in the like 1/3 into it, and then it goes away at 2/3 of the sip. So really, it's really enjoyable. And overall, this experience on doing this hop, the triple, double IPA experiment, loved it, Mike. Can't say enough about it. Just want to keep an eye out for the next one that comes out because I'm going to be jumping on it. So, anyways, that's it. That's number 10, and I don't think there's any more. Or is there? I'll see you later. Peace. Hey everybody, it's Laramo22, and you got it. You got the extra beer review, and it is my beer. So it is the Sohi Southern Hemisphere Dippa by Laramo22. That's me. So this is a
extra review.
And I got Steve S.J. Porr over here. He's actually going to do a kind of review of the Double Trouble from the S.J. Porr Challenge last year, 2017. So he's got one that's been aging very nicely because he just drank one the other night and he didn't know it was mine. So
it's because he got away from the red tape people. He was sneaky. That's what it was.
Red tape. That's me. So let's go ahead and get this thing popped. So the 3 hops that I used in this one was Dr. Rudy, Machiaweka, and Vic's Secret. And what was the ones I used on that Dippa?
It doesn't say.
Oh, it doesn't say? Okay.
Azeka and White Tie.
Oh, that was a New Zealand hop also.
Yeah, so this would be kind of like a version of the Southern Hemisphere.
Holy smokes. I win the darkest beer. Because this is the darkest beer out of all of them, because that is like super duper dark. I have no idea why.
Looky there, it's pretty much the same colors as what you have.
Yeah, I think mine's a little darker because I can see light through that. I can't see light through this thing. So yeah, it's still got good carb, not over carbed or anything like that, but it is dark. I don't know what it is. So compared to the other ones, I mean, the other ones I had a whole bunch of light ones, but all I used was I think it was Cara Amber, which is not a typical Bryce 30L, but it's a Wireman's.
Which still gives you the register of 30L, right?
Yeah, it's supposed to be 25 to 30 L, so it's a little bit darker. So, but that's what I got. So, anyways, so let's go and get a whiff on this. I mean, it's been a month since it's been bottled, I guess. Oh wow, it's got a it still has a very big aroma. This has probably got the biggest aroma of all of them so far, probably because I bottled it like right before I did it. So, but it seems very clean. Supposed to be getting a lot of tropical fruit on this. Just like I did with everyone else's, I wrote down exactly what I'm supposed to get. Dr. Rudy, I'm supposed to get like a lemongrass and a resin and pine. Machueca is tropical fruit and citrus, and Vic's Secret is tropical fruit and pineapple. So, not really getting any of the pineapple. So what are you getting over there? I know that the Double Trouble on that one had honey malt and honey in it.
Yeah, and the cool thing about this is it still is holding a fairly decent aroma even after basically probably 2 years when you get down to the nuts and bolts of it.
Yep.
So the aroma was there, but it's not like super prominent. I mean, most of the aroma is on the honey side.
Yep, I can see that.
Yeah, I mean, it's very sweet. Yep, very sweet. And again, this is 8.5%.
And I think this came out like at 8.2. I think. I wrote.
So you got really good efficiency off your system then.
Yeah. So I'm not getting I'm getting citrus on this guy.
Well, I remember when I drank yours, I picked up yours was
talking about this one here.
The Southern Hemisphere. These are actually kind of both Southern Hemisphere for the most part, except the difference being the honey and the honey malt, and the extra hop.
I had the Zeka, but the other one, what was it, the YT?
Yeah, YT.
Yeah, the YT. That's a New Zealand hop also.
So the sweetness, this one's all about sweetness, but I remember from that particular beer, there was a nice sweetness, but I was really getting those tropical notes coming through, which was really nice.
So let's get a taste on these guys.
Cheers, bro.
Cheers, guys. Cheers.
Cheers.
So this is kind of similar to Mike Dean's. I'm getting a lot of my bitterness. It's not like up front, right in the middle, and it goes away. It's like, but mine's a little bit more bitter than Mike's. There's a couple more that were more bitter, but very balanced. But you can kind of tell that this is a double IPA. It's not killing me on the back end. It's all like right in the middle, and then it's like. It's pretty good.
Oh yeah. I remember that beer quite well. It had some really nice fruit quality, but you're right. It still came back to having enough bitter there to give you the IPA, the double IPA. Like almost. I don't want to say typical, but traditional double IPA with a little bit of fruit to it.
I'm getting a little bit of coconut on it.
Really?
I'm getting a little bit of coconut, like breathing it out. You know, kind of like how you do you taste it and then you breathe it out, and it's like, whoa. It's kind of like the coconut pale ales that we used to do.
Yeah. It brings it back over the tongue again, so you get some residual flavor.
So, and it's not in one of the profiles here, but except for tropical, and Vic's Secret gives you a pineapple, but who knows? So.
Well, I'll tell you, the vintage Double Trouble that I'm digging on right now is knocking on the door of a bragging. I mean, this thing has so much honey in it that it is phenomenal. I mean, just look at the lacing on that glass.
Yeah, it's got the honey, and then it's got the honey malt on it.
Exactly. So it's like really knocking on the door of a real nice bragging.
So I would have to say, out of the, I mean, I'm tasting this one right here. I would have to say that this one was not my favorite out of the 11 that we had. We're supposed to have 12. One person dropped, I believe. Yep. And this is not my favorite, but it's still, I mean, I would make this again just because it's pretty, it's a big pop in freaking double IPA. Right. I'd like to probably try a couple of the other guys' recipes just to see what they came out with. Double Trouble, not sure if I would make that one again because it's a big burly beer, and I mean it drank down really quick, and I actually came in second place with that beer in another competition. But it's just big in honey, and I like freaking Juice Bomb. So anyways, so this beer, it's out of the competition, not my favorite, but it was actually very good. It got drank down way. I mean, I only have like, I think 2 bottles left, and that was, I did that for the competition. That was it. And other than that, I mean, everything came out good. The pretty much the bitterness in the middle of it was probably good, just for a double IPA. I'm getting that tropical fruit. I'm getting that little bit of coconut on that, like, it's like, what do you call it? It's like your back breath. It's kind of like you're breathing it out or whatever. And which makes it like stand out a little bit more. Well, maybe the pot smelling one that I got the dankness off. I think it was last night that I had. Not to say that I enjoyed that. Not to say that I enjoyed that, because I don't know what that is, but I'm just saying.
He did. He totally enjoyed that.
So anyways, I just want to thank S.J. Porr for being over here reviewing one of my beers from another competition. And glad you enjoyed that one, because I don't have any more of that one either. I think that might have been your last one too.
It's the last one.
So anyways, again, enjoy the competition, Mike, and I just wanted to say we did have an extra one. Man, we made this one in freaking 11 minutes. Good Lord, this is like a Homebrew Wednesday. I gotta get back into that little routine. So anyways, we're out of here, and we will see you guys later. Peace. Cheers. 17. Okay, going to the beer number 2. Going to the beer number 2. Or
which one are you doing this time?
Jake Wolstead.
Oh, good deal. I'm looking forward to this.
Okay.
I'll go to mute.
Double, triple, right?
Double grain, triple play, double IPA, baby.
Double, triple.
Double, triple.
Or triple, double. Triple, double. It's triple, double.
Or double, triple. It's the same.
Yeah. Okay.
It's dual grain, triple play, double IPA, baby.